Captured on PS5.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Wolverine!
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man.
Only took, what, 4 years?
The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go.
It's like we're saying without saying. Out the gate. M rating, for sure. We wouldn't give you anything else.
How far I run.
Omega Red.
Death's always waiting.
Man.
Just not for me.
His face model looks familiar. Like, he, at a quick glance, looks like the guy who played Spartacus, I want to say.
'Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Finally. Fall 2026. Good God. Oh my goodness.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics? Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with
Either that or it's the guy
believability
from Clash of
across
the
both
Titans. It has to be one of
spectrums
those
was
two.
something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people
Spartacus,
betray him.
welcome
He
back, my
still
boy.
fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
I will say
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
Too much like his
And then
face
how do
model,
we want
but
to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and
whatever.
creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to
Pores is gonna be
detail.
triggering
It's
for
exciting
some.
that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop, and you can see the breadth of Madripoor in Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The
Man,
blood
I
tech
hate
that was
those
put into
leaks
this
happen,
game
because pretty much
is pretty
they're just confirming
phenomenal.
what we
There's a
kind
part
of
in the trailer
already
where Logan jumps down and then he
about.
does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
They keep getting back
Wolverine's
to it.
combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's
I hope so.
dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has that sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
But it does.
One of the cool things about
does look like fast
Insomniac
games.
is they are probably the most
That's
collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We're
That's gonna be
focused on
another
making
triggering
the
statement, but
best
I
Wolverine
still-
game ever.
On
I'm not a
behalf of
subscriber
everyone
to
at
the,
Insomniac Games and the
recent,
Wolverine team
revisionist history
especially,
when it comes
we want
to,
to thank you for
Spider-Man
taking
2.
time to watch our
So-
trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
And they gave us a timetable when they're going to give us an update. Okay, Insomniac. Now hit us with one more thing and show Venom, please.